Okay guys, we're back today. Hopefully we're able to practice a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Everybody doing okay? I know we're still having some issues with some software. One of the machines was down today, so guys, it's just the way it happens, so almost like going to court or going to a job or whatever, you want to get there early, so just in case you have problems, you can figure it out or whatever. You never want to show up, just on time, okay? And, like my parents taught me, if you were 10 minutes early, you're already late, But, I mean, that's just, and everybody's geared differently. You do what you want. If you do your best work in a hurry, let me know how that works out when you're doing the auto machinist class or whatever. This isn't one of those. It's not, okay? So show up, and things are gonna happen. It happens. It is what it is. Okay. We're gonna practice a little bit. Did y'all practice those words like I told y'all to?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
How did it work out? Better? Is it getting better? Okay. Because guys, we're moving on. It's moving now. We're moving. Okay? But there's times that I'm going to go back and I'm going to do things in the beginning of the class, stuff that we did the last day, and then we're moving on. Okay? So a lot of this stuff is just to kind of help you warm up, get ready. Okay? All right. Home. Cut, spur. Tar, swell. Tab, shed. Tub, shell. Sad, hurt. Set, weld. Strap, wept. Scrap, word. Spread, pelt. Staff, curb. Stud, soft. Star, start. Scab, theft. Scar, sharp. Sharp. Spot, card. Chop up. Chad up. Char up. scrub up. Start or stop. Soft spot. Soft tug. Soft tug. Shut up. Hard tug. Stop war. Sat up. Hard shell. Red shed. Wet rag. Red car. Hot tar. Hot spell. Chad spell. Char up. Short stop. Short stop. Chad stop. Hard or soft. Red scar. Red scar. Scar. Hard shell. Hard shell. Hard spot. Hard spot. Spot. hard or soft. Soft. Scrub up. Scrub up. Hard shell. Chad, stop. All right. Guys, some of y'all still need to practice a little bit. Okay? Still need to practice. Practice, practice. And when you got it, practice some more. And then when you think you have it, practice some more. Okay? It's going to get ridiculous where you're just doing the same old things, okay? You'll understand why. Not right now. But hopefully you will. Okay, lesson 4. Keyboard familiarization. Single characters and writing sentences. So we're moving on, guys. We're moving. All right? We only have 36 more chapters to go. And we're done. It's going to fly by. Okay. Before you begin writing sentences, you will need to learn the basic marks of punctuation, the most common inflected endings, and the outlines for a few high-frequency words. Because some words occur so frequently in the English language, words such as the, a, is, and are written as briefly as possible while still remaining definitive and conflict-free. Okay? So like right now, we're learning letters. S-T-P-H-S-K-W-R, S-T-P-H-S-K-W-R, okay? Well, guess what? When you're looking on your notes, that's what comes up. S-T-P-H-S-K-W-R. Got it? Now you're going to start looking on your computer. Now it should be is, the, P, H, is, can, W, well, actually it's with, and R, A-R-E. Okay? Now these are words. Because now what they do is they try to brief it down for you to where now you're doing words. So frequently used words are letters. You know, so like sometimes when people ask me, well, what is court reporting? I could sit here all day and you still probably wouldn't get it. And until you take this class, you're not going to get it. You know, and I tell them, you know, one letter could mean a letter or a word. 2 letters or 3 letters at one time could be a letter or a word or a phrase. So it just all depends on which letters you press at which time. Okay? So that now we're going to get into even writing words. Okay? And you have been writing them, you just didn't know it. So is S. The is T. P is nothing. H isn't anything. Is, can, C-A-N. W is with. And R is A-R-E. Okay? And we're going to learn this in this chapter. Okay? These high-frequency words will be introduced as you learn the letters on the keyboard that are to represent them. There will be some memorization involved. Okay? This whole thing is memorization. There's not going to be some. This whole thing is memorization. Okay? Fortunately, in STEM Ed, the vast majority of words are written accordingly to theory principles that apply to the entire families of words. Such memorization is kept to a minimum. So this thing is done by phonetics, by the way it sounds. So it's almost like the English language, you know? just when you think one rule completely applies, it doesn't, okay? That's exactly what this. So instead of writing THE for thee, it's just T. Instead of writing ARE or AER for R, it's just R. Instead of writing with, WIT, and you're going to come back, it'll make sense later. But with the asterisk, now you're talking about the width of something. That's not with, W-I-T-H, now it's W-I-D-T-H, width of something, okay? It's going to make sense in a little bit, all right? But not everything applies to phonetics with court reporting. Some of it is writing briefs to shorten things to make it easier to write faster, okay? However, the high frequency words and phrases presented here are to be memorized. We present them early in your training so that they will become a natural part of your writing, enabling you to progress quickly and learn more advanced material. A note about briefs and phrases. Although a vast majority of shorthand outlines follow the sound of words, which is usually what we do, short forms or briefs are used for many of the high frequency words that you hear over and over. So like some of the briefs that I was telling you about is like dog and doing. You're gonna hear doing way, way more than dog. Unless you happen to work at a kennel where they take a lot of depositions about dogs, then I'd maybe keep it. But chances of that, all right? So you want to use things that you're gonna use more frequently. Okay? Outlines of things that you're going to use more frequently. It'll make sense here in a little bit. But a brief is an outline that does not fully represent the sound of the word being outlined. Okay? Using the outline T for the word the. Okay? And that's all it is, the, T. And if you write it, or not, if you write it, or not, write it. Write T. Now look on your computer, not on the notes part, but on your computer, and it should be the. Is it?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Who said no? You?
It's just T.
Is it? Okay. You didn't get your dictionary inputted. So you need to get with Rick and have Rick input your dictionary. Okay? And maybe we'll check over break, but if not, come in early tomorrow and tell him, you know what, I need my dictionary loaded. And it'll do it. You're also lucky to have me for a bunch of different reasons, but also because I teach the Eclipse part of this. So I teach the software side of it. So I'm going to teach you how to put things in your dictionary. Okay? So you're going to learn how to be able to global things, which means to outline it, put it in there, and then from then on it's going to come out as English. And that's part of writing real time, is building up your dictionary to where things come out in English. So there's what, 16 of us in here? Not tonight, what, 14? And I'm teaching you guys all the same things. And I guarantee you, by the time that we end this class, everybody's going to write just a little bit differently. Now, you know, you may be able to take James's notes and have, you know, Christina read them. Can she read them? Yeah. So you probably make out what's going on or whatever. Because write a little bit different? Yeah, maybe. I didn't feel comfortable doing the T asterisk for it or whatever, so, or the S asterisk for ST, so I do the S, come back T, which is what I did. So if people tell you that you can't get out of school by not briefing, send them my way. Maybe that cat that did the thumb war and whatever. Send them my way. I'll tell them. It's all about here, guys, and it's all about determination. That's all it is. Okay? You have the determination to get out, you can stroke everything out. It doesn't really matter. So, but briefs are going to help you catch up in times that you get behind. You know, and it's nothing to carry 5, 6, 7 words. You know, when you're going, I mean, they're going 240, 250, and you're just riding and you're carrying a little bit, and they stop and you're still going a little bit, and then you stop. So you'll be carrying those words, but you can understand where it's going, okay? And you're following along, but you're following along here, but you're not paying attention to what they're saying. Does that make sense? Okay. So a phrase is an outline representing 2 or more words that does not fully represent the sound of those words. Using the outline ST for the phrase is the, rather than writing the whole word. So you're going to have at the time, TET. Does that make sense to y'all?
Sure. Just like algebra.
Yeah.
Just assigning it something.
Yeah. So it doesn't follow what court reporting is about, which is phonetics. It doesn't follow that phonetics, but it follows a system that helps you put 3 words together with 3 letters at the time. Well, where's the A? Where's the IME? It's here. It's memorization now. Okay? So since STENED is a theory designed to make the most efficient use of CAT, computer-aided transcription technology, and as such a conflict-free, we limit our use of briefs and phrases to those that cause no problems. So you don't want something that's going to conflict with something else. Okay? You want to keep this conflict-free, like dog and doing. You don't want to write those the same. So I don't write them the same. I write one with the asterisk. I write dog with the asterisk, D-O-G asterisk. And just that little bit of difference makes a completely, totally different word. But you have to remember that that's what it is, okay? And when you're reading back, and you know, we're saying, well, what was the boy doing? What was the boy, and you know, they ask you to read back. What was that question? What was the boy dog? You didn't remember your phrases or your outline, okay? It shouldn't be dog, it's doing, remember? So that's the difference. It's memorization too. Memorization. It is extremely important to not only use briefs and phrases contained in the STENED text. The entire STENED theory has been designed as a unit to be totally free of conflicts. Do not adapt outlines and writing techniques from other theories or from non-STENED writers. Most experienced reporters were not trained to be real-time writers, or you run the risk of incorporating conflicts into your writing, defeating the purpose of learning a conflict-free theory. Yes and no. You know, there's going to be some things that you learn that, you know, I've learned some briefs for things that weren't STENED. Does it work for me? Yeah. Does it conflict with anything? No. So it works. If it works, great. If it doesn't, don't use it. Okay? So high frequency briefs, all right? The following single character letters on the initial side, which is this side, your left side, inside of the keyboard are used to write high frequency words. So write S. Everybody on home. S. Is. S. Is. S. Is. S. Is. You should be writing S when I'm saying is too. Are you?
Yeah.
I'm not just saying it just to be a funny guy. Okay? So you're going to get used to hearing it. Is S. Okay? Got it? T. The. T. The. T. The. T. The. S. Is. T, the, S, T is the. Did you get it? Now I was trying to be a funny guy. Did that work? All right. K. Can. K. Can. K. Can. K. Can. 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 K. T. The. Is. The. Can. The. Is. I got this. Got it? W. With. W. With. W. With. W. With. 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 W. With. Is. Can. The. Can. The. Is. With. R. 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 A. 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 R. Is. Can. With. The. Can. R. The. A. R. Is. The. Can. R. Can. Is. The. Got it? All right. See you tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. Ready? Home. Is. With. Can. Is. Are. The. Are. With. Can. The. Can. A. Are. The. A. Is. The. With. Are. Hold it up. Cassandra.
Is. Can. With.
Can you speak up just a little bit? Start all over.
Is. Can.
Is. With. Can.
With.
Is.
Maybe I said it wrong.
Okay. When I stop talking, guys, remember the do that. And then that's where you know where we started. Okay? That's okay.
How do we go about making the notes smaller so we see more of the words?
You can right click on the notes and then on the font. So if your notes are still real big, you can right click on it, go into that font, and kind of change it down. Okay?
I made this one little, I was trying to do that,
What the
but I
heck?
made that one little window small and I had to do that.
What'd you do?
I was trying to change the font for here, but it ended up making the box smaller.
All right. Okay, guys, you ready?
Are we ready?
Melissa, start from the beginning.
Is, with, can, is, are, the, are, with, can, the.
Very good. Calandra.
You call me?
Is there another one?
I'm like, what?
Is there a Calandra in the back? Or?
I'm Calandra.
Calandra. Oh, today is Calandra.
Absolutely.
Is it? Well.
Anyway, it's can, are,
Can, A.
yes, okay. Are, the, a, is. Oh, is that one? The, with, are.
Very good. Very good, guys.
So should it just move by itself? Or do I have to move?
I'm sorry, Calandra.
Shouldn't this move by itself?
What?
The letters, or we have to press?
All right, just arrow down. Just arrow down or arrow right, and it'll move with you.
Your cursor's on the left, that's why.
With
the you were there.
I was just noticing apparently with all the downloads and everything,
Yeah.
I didn't get my dictionary in there.
Okay.
So I'm typing the letters and I can see what they are. But
Okay.
I'm not getting the words that like he's getting.
Yeah. What you need to do is come early tomorrow. Get with Mr. Hopkins. Y'all have a card? Is this going to be you and Elizabeth too? Does anybody else not have their dictionary loaded? Is it not coming up in English? Guys, this is basic stuff. So, you know, when they give you the dictionary, this is going to come up. So if you don't have it, let me know.
Because yesterday when I was punching in like partials, the word would populate.
Yeah.
So is that a different thing?
Sometimes what?
Sometimes the words do come up.
These should come up. These are basic. These are basic words. This should come up. So you need to, do you have a card?
I have his card.
Okay, do you have his card? You don't? I'll get you one. What you need to do is call him tomorrow and ask him, I need to download the dictionary. So I know that you get here a little bit later because of work or whatever. So if you can ask him to stay till, whatever time you think you can be here, you need to get that loaded.
Last time I sent him an email, and he got it to me the next morning, so I just downloaded it myself.
Oh yeah. Well, if he can do that, that'd be great.
So he should be able to work with the dictionary.
Yeah, if he can do that, I mean, because StenEd will come with a basic dictionary. Was he the one that loaded your stuff?
No, I loaded my own writer. He sent me the link and I did it.
Okay. Or, I mean, if you want to, you can go home tonight and you can call support and ask them if they have a basic dictionary. They should. They should. And just tell them, you know what, I need to load. Well, you know what, you're going to have to do it tomorrow morning because they're already closed. So either get with Mr. Hopkins or get with support and tell them that you need the StenEd basic dictionary. Okay?
I'm ready for tomorrow. Yeah.
Pow. Got it?
3 weeks late. We're ready.
Okay. We're going to practice a little bit more. Home is the can a with are a is can with are the is can the with are the a are with the a is can a are the a the can with are the is with can is are the a are is can the with the are with can with are a is a can the is got it? Does anybody feel uncomfortable with these?
Feel more comfortable with those than the others.
Than the words. Well, it's just, guys, it's just letters. It's letters that are words, but it's, it's letters, okay? Does anybody not feel comfortable with it yet? No? Guys, don't be scared to speak up. If you want to practice these a little bit more, that we can. They're good?
Good.
All right, we're going to move on. Inflected endings. Other hand now. Other hand. Right hand.
My right hand dictionary works. I've got my inflected ending. I really like that, sorry.
You have right-hand dictionary words, but not left-hand?
Yeah, Rob just popped up when I did it. How special that way.
Yeah. You go sit outside for a little bit. No, I don't know. I don't know what's happening with that, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, once we get it loaded, it'll be fine. Okay? On this side, guys, on this side is totally different. Now these are word endings. Okay? These are suffixes, not words. Suffixes. Got it? So is S. ES, IES, any of those is S. So you do study and S, now it's STUDIES. You don't have to worry about that it's S, ES, IES. You don't have to worry about that, okay? The way that the software is set up now, I'm gonna show you a way that it's gonna do it for you. You don't even have to worry about it. All you have to worry about was it S, ED, ING, T, any of that, okay? And it's gonna do it for you, all right? You just need to worry about, was it S, ING, ED, T, any of that stuff. Got it? All right. Final S is. Yeah, I mean S. Final S is S. ES, IES. So when I say S, it's not over here. This is now. This is. This isn't S anymore. S is over here. Got it? All right. S. 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 Pay attention to what I'm telling you. S. Cats. So now you're going to do cat S. Cat S. So that's all you're going to do is add the S.
Two strokes. Two strokes.
Two strokes. We're going to learn later if you want to do it in one stroke, you can. Right now you're doing it in two strokes because we're working on something. So when I tell you something, it's always the comeback. Comeback S. Comeback ED. Comeback ING. Got it? So it doesn't matter what I say, you just write what I say. Got it? All right. S. S. Cats. S. Pots. S. Chads. S. Shells. S. Curbs. S. Kegs. S. Cats. Cats. Kegs. Kegs. Rats. Hats. Rags. Stops. starts. Stops. Chops. Softs. Just write what I say. Jesus. I went to teach a class now. Reds. Hards. Hots. Chads.
Is that like a automatic? Keeping down
Kind of knows what you're doing, but knows I missed it. Chads. Chads. Stops. Scrubs. Chops. Hots. Softs. Wets. Chads. Sats. Hards. Hards. Reds. Softs. How was that? Hmm? All right. Ready? ED. D. ED. D. D. ED. D. ED. D. 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 Guys, every time I'm saying it, you should be coming back to home. Y'all are, right? Don't be over here like that where you're just... That's what this is for later. People doing shortcuts. Gonna get whacked, all right? D. 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 Rubbed.
Are we doing the D separate?
Oh yeah, don't do it yeah, you hit the stick. Rubbed. So everything is separate. I'm gonna teach you ways to do it different later, if you wanna do it different, but right now we're doing it separate. So now you're listening, you're paying attention, Memorization of the D is ED. That's all you're worried about. Okay, so everything has come back. Everything has come back right now. Got it? All right. D. D. ED. Rubbed. Chatted. Shorted. Stopped. Hearted. Softed. Rugged. Wrapped. Potted. Capped. Cuffed. Wetted. Hopped. Hogged. Strapped. Studded. Starred. Curled. Got it? How was it?
Yeah.
You got that deer in the headlight look every time. I don't know if you're.
Me?
Yes.
Well, I thought it was funny because I kept missing the R, so it looked like I kept writing wub.
Wubbed?
Yeah, like.
I put what he did because I thought that's what he said. I'm like, well, he says do what he says. I don't know what he walked. I don't know what
Hey,
walk is.
hey, Bugs Bunny, take it easy back there. it ain't wubbed.
I'm just writing it how it sounds.
Yeah. You know what? And that's all I'm worried about. I'm not worried about, I am, but I'm not about the word. I'm worried about you hearing the ED and putting the ED. So if I said wetted and I meant wet, but it's wetted, I don't care if you put WED and then come back D. It doesn't matter to me as long as you write what you heard. And that's what this is about, writing what you heard. Got it?
Got it.
All right. Is everybody okay with that? All right. Everybody? See? No?
When I put strutted,
We're gonna practice a lot, so don't worry.
it
Huh?
said strouted. When I put strut and then
It changed it. Did you write it right?
the, yeah. Strut.
Yeah, because it doesn't know.
Wow.
And what it's gonna do, the software has an artificial intelligence, so it's gonna figure stuff out. So there's not a strutted, or what? What was it?
Strouted, stroud, and then the D.
But you put strutted.
Strut.
Yeah, strut is not a word.
Oh.
Strut is with a T, but not strud. Strut is not a word. So what it's gonna do is it's gonna find the word that it thinks that it is with the artificial intelligence. So the artificial intelligence is actually pretty cool, all right? So, all right, we're gonna move on. Still this hand. G. 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 ING. 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 G. Ing. G. Ratting. Hatting. Just write it.
But I didn't.
Hatting. You can write it with a T, D, element of P, Q, R, S, I don't care. We're working on the G right now, all right? But it better be somewhere close. Because if I come over there and I said hatting and it's padding, that ain't cutting it, okay? So we're learning about sounds. You just write what you hear, okay? So you're learning the letters and being able to put the ending inflections in. Got it? G. Ing. Popping. Shutting. Starting. Softing. Wetting. Wrapping. Ratting. Ragging. Robbing. Rotting. Rubbing. Hopping. Hugging. Chatting. Charring. Pulling. Purring. Kegging. Strapping. Scrapping. Spreading. Swelling. Got it? How was it?
Yeah.
Good? Good? Calandra?
Yes, sir.
Good? Holla.
The ing part is good, just my overall making it work.
Practice. Practice, 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 practice. And then when you're just so tired, practice. Just practice. It's just memorization, that's all it is. You know?
Memorization I'm getting is just the movement of the keys and it's like under pressure when you're asking there's more than one word or
And I'm gonna
two.
start standing there all the time if I need to, so trust me.
You know what's getting me nervous?
What?
Like 4 or more words.
4 more letters?
Or, yeah, letters, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I mean, you just got to be able to put it together, and it's memorization of where the letters are. So, guys, you know, I'm talking to some of the students up there, and it's like, well, you know, the 4 or more letters is what kind of it's here. It's just remembering. It's memorization. That's all this is. Okay, so it doesn't matter whether it's is, stop, start, starred, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's memorization. That's why you practice. STPHSKWR. Wow. You're going to hear that about, I don't know, 500,000 more times before this class is over about the STPH, SKWR until you're sick of it. Then practice it some more. Okay? Got it? All right. Pay attention. Pay attention. Got it? Because I'm throwing the sink at you right now. So pay attention to what you hear. Got it? Home. Robs. Can. And if somebody writes K-A-N and I come back there, somebody's getting whacked. All
What'd
right?
you say?
Can.
So why can't we write can?
Because it's can. It's this can.
Oh.
I can.
I'm like, but it's can, no can.
Put your hand out.
There we go.
Do you know the N? Do you know the final N?
A to Z.
A to Z. A to Z.
Oh, that late. Oh, man. All right.
All right, I'm with you. I'm with that. I was real confused. I'm like, what's wrong? It's just can.
Teacher's pet over there. All right. If I say is, the, can, with, are, and a, it better be this hand. Got it?
All right.
But if I say canning, no, I'm not gonna say canning. All right? So I'm gonna try to remember not to use these words. So whenever you hear is, the, can, with, are, and a, got it? All right. Pets. Stops. The. With. Is. Can. Are. Rubbing. Pulled. Can. I can see your fingers moving, so there's more than one on that can. With. Pals. Wrapping. With. Can. Pets. Pets. Pals. Pals. Rubs. Rubs. Can. Is. Pets. pets, pots, are, with, rubbing, is, the, pulling, chads, petting, petting, can, the, petting, is, petting, hats, petting, is, the, petting, can, robbed, rubbing, with, the, are, pals, howling, headed, is, the, are, wrapping, wrapped, can, the, are, robbed, rubbing, rubs, pets, 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 pulling, pets, how was that? Shake them out. I need a break. All right, let's take about 10 minutes. We'll come back at 40. Can you turn it off, Chris? Thank you.